So let's get into position together, all of us. Come and drop into your body. Bring your spine up straight, allowing your hips to relax and your knees to drop towards the floor. Hands on Gyan Mudra, and just, there's a little notch on your wrists here that you just tucks in nicely into your knees if you're not sitting on something. But try and just feel that straight back, straight arms. Just for a few deep breaths, become present. And then bring your hands into prayer mudra. Take a deep breath in. Let's exhale all together and inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Sadguru Namah, Jagadguru Namah, Sadguru Namah, Sri Gurudev Namah, Sadguru Namah, Jagadguru Namah, Sadguru Namah, Sri Gurudev Namah, Sadguru Namah, Jagadguru Namah, Sadguru Namah, Sri Gurudev Namah. Please inhale deeply and hold the breath. Tighten root lock, anal, genital and navel muscles. You can tighten it really strongly if you're not on your cycle, as anybody in the group. Hold. If you are on your cycle, then please don't pull too strongly with the root lock. Hold and squeeze. Pull your chin into chin lock and exhale. So the topic that I would like to work with this week, and it's going to be, this week is kind of it's a follow on from all the other classes that we did, which started with looking at one's immunity, how to bump up your immune system. And we looked at various different aspects of the immune system. One of them being the inner world and the inner stories that we tell ourselves. That if we are telling ourselves, or rather if we're getting stuck in emotional patterns from our childhood, where we have what we call the encapsulated inner child, reacting to different situations, then our immunity is affected. It drops our capacity to be completely, fully present when there are any kind of pathogens around. A pathogen can be a virus, like the COVID, or it can be a triggering situation. That's also a pathogen. It's something that comes to us, and we are required to expand and to use all of who we are so that we can address that situation with all of us, with all of our community of selves operating, communicating, particularly that encapsulated child. When that encapsulated child gets triggered, then what happens to the brain is that the brain it homes in on the issue, whatever is facing us, and it narrows its focus to one section of the brain, and that section is your limbic system. So you lose capacity to use the whole of the brain with both hemispheres operating in order to serve you and the situation, and you withdraw into the limbic system, which is connected to the basal brain. And that basal brain has got all your old memories, all the subconscious triggers, all stuff even from past lives. It's all sitting there and controlling your responses. So the reason why I've called this class and this process that we're going to be going into over the next few weeks, The Other Person is You, is part of our Kundalini training is looking at the sutras. And one of the sutras, a sutra, remember, is a small sentence, a small statement that spins you into massive areas of thought and contemplation, which are never ending, really. So the sutra that we are working with right now is The Other Person is You. Part of what we're facing in our lockdown situations everywhere is people are resisting lockdown. They don't want to go into lockdown. They're feeling triggered. They're feeling frightened. They're feeling insecure around whatever financial situations, emotional situations are happening in their lives. And so responding from that place of emotional patterning, which comes from subconscious memory. Forgetting, of course, that we're doing the lockdown in order to serve other people, in order to serve people who are fragile and compromised and may not be able to withstand a virus onslaught. We're not doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for the other person. Now, the concept of the other person is you always puts us into, it's kind of a mental cognitive wobble. Like, yeah, but what if they're doing this? And what if they're doing that? Isn't it that I'm right in this situation? And we have a tendency to lock into a position of being right. And that's when the brain goes into that whole interplay, where we lose capacity. The two hemispheres are not operating with all of what we have available, this massive brain of ours. And it retreats into old patterning. So what we're going to do this evening is work to reverse that. We're going to work to face the challenges of tomorrow. The challenges of tomorrow are increasingly going to be in the Aquarian age. It's not about you. It's about the other person. And it's not about the other person. It's about you, because they're one and the same. So when we find ourselves polarizing and we go, yeah, but you're wrong, your position is wrong, and my position is right, or my position is wrong and your position is right, that polarization is immediately locking us into that hemispheric disconnection, where at that point we are now subject to the memories, the subconscious memories that we hold in the memory banks. And once they take over, you're no longer a full adult with capacity to operate and respond in the world. You have retreated into that inner child state of defensiveness, and I have the truth. The truth is in this corner of the room. And the second we do that, we lose capacity as a species. So working through this, there's no quick answer to this, and there's no easy solution to really genuinely understanding the other person is you. It's a sutra. It's going to take the rest of our lives to contemplate how to genuinely embody that understanding and not sit on opposite sides of the fence. But the way in which we do it with Kundalini Yoga is to begin to address the physical and energetic states that those polarized positions rely on. Those polarized positions rely on our brain hemispheres not being connected and the limbic system having control. So we're going to begin with a pranayama. We're going to use diaphragm. We use the diaphragm for breath of fire. Normally we use just 3 fingers below the belly button as the navel point, and we pump that in and out. On an out breath, we pull the navel point in. On an in breath, we push it out. But this time we're going to use the diaphragm. So you're going to breathe in and then pull the diaphragm up as you breathe out. So it's a much stronger breath because you're using the diaphragm. So let's do that. Begin to warm up the diaphragm. You're just going to do that for 2 minutes. Begin your breathing, breath of fire using the diaphragm. Close your eyes and listen to the sound of your breath. It's like a horse galloping. It has that sound. And when a horse is galloping, the breath is really strong because the diaphragm is working so powerfully. So pull the diaphragm, push it down, pull it up as you breathe out. Move it and warm it up. We're going to need it. You do it at your own pace. Working to isolate the diaphragm muscle is not always easy for everybody. So get into a rhythm. It doesn't have to be fast, where you really are engaging the diaphragm properly. Try to keep your shoulders still. It's only the diaphragm that's moving. Last few seconds. And now stretch your arms up when you breathe in and pull them down. And as your arms come down, you will feel them hit the diaphragm. Also for 2 minutes, really opening up the channels that we're going to be working and loosening up the shoulders at the same time. All the way up. Stretch your elbows so that the arms are straight as you reach up into the air. And pull your fists down so that your elbows hit your 7th rib. At your own pace, and make your breathing heavy and strong. Inhale up, exhale, and pull the arms down so that you engage with your diaphragm on the sides of your body. Last few seconds. And inhale, stretch up, stretch your fingers, stretch your arms, stretch your armpits, stretch, 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 hold the breath, pull root lock, and exhale. We're going to go into the first exercise, facing the challenge of tomorrow. So we're going to start with this. So put your hands up. Your forearms are pointing straight forward. Your palms are facing down. Close your eyes and begin breathing long and slow and deep. Make sure your elbows are at the height of your shoulders. So elbows, same height as your shoulders. Hands, the same height as your elbows. And stretch your armpits and pull your neck into neck lock. A light neck lock, a light root lock, and long, deep breathing. Keep stretching the armpits. Make sure your hands are straight forward so your arms form a 90-degree angle. Make sure that the squares are correct. And stretch, open up your chest so that you engage with the heart muscle as you breathe. Your eyes are focused on your chin. So as you look down, feel the impact on your optic nerve of looking at a point on your chin, inside. Eyes are closed, looking down inside. The arm position is fairly strenuous, so you'll do what you can. Try not to drop your head, keep your heart open. As soon as your head drops, your heart shuts down. If you need to start and stop, that's okay. You'll just do what you can. Relax your breathing. If you're feeling like there is resistance anywhere in your body, breathe into that place and stay soft. Don't stiffen your body as you do this. The key to Kundalini Yoga and these challenging arm postures is to remain soft as you do it. You're working through blockages, so just continue as much as you can to work through those resistances very gently, no force. Facing the challenge of tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Aquarian Age. It's an age in which we're able to straddle many truths. To give each one the right to have their own truth. Very threatening. Remain in that position and turn your palms to face upwards, to face the ceiling. I'm going to show you on the mat. Same position. And now you just turn your palms to face the ceiling. It's a very strong stretch in the wrist. And again, open up the chest, open the shoulder blades. Keep the elbows parallel to the floor, hands at the same height as the elbows, and soften. Stretching and softening at the same time. Straddle that contradiction. It's a strenuous posture, but you do it with softness, with space. Use your breathing and turn your hands as much as you can. You'll feel that twist in the wrist. Your eyes are still on the chin. Work that optic nerve to open up the third eye. It's only when we see through that perspective that is able to include all will we be able to deeply understand the sutra, the other person is you. Relax your shoulders, relax your heart, relax your breathing, long, slow, deep. Try and slow the breathing down as much as you can. Use the breath to make space around the arms and the shoulders so that you don't tense into position. Get through it as best you can. Support yourself. Use your breathing. Feel as if you're resting on clouds under each arm. They're holding you up. Clouds of air. Clouds of your own breath. If you tense up, you can't get through this. Find that balance between firm capacity and gentle support. Last few seconds on this side. And in the same position, take your arms, your palms to the side. So your palms are facing outwards, your pinky is on top, your thumb is at the bottom, same breathing and same gentle, firm support. Eyes still looking at the chin. Dropping your shoulders, rolling them down. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. And now soften that position. The only real effort here that should be made is in your eye position. Feel as if you're floating. Use your breath. Use your breath to help you create a cloud of support under your armpits. Facing the challenge of tomorrow, remaining firm, able to stay committed, to stay true to your values and your beliefs without hardening, tensing, shutting out. Practice that mental posture as you hold the arms. Your thumbs are down, your pinkies are up. You're holding that space around the heart. Your elbows are bent, remember, you're creating a square. or arms pointing to the front. Practice the combination of opposites, firm and soft, committed and flexible. Find the line in your body. Last 15 seconds. Creating a frame of compassion and commitment. Inhale deep, hold the position and squeeze all the muscles along the spine and hold and squeeze. And keep your arms up, cannon breath out. And again, inhale deep, hold and squeeze all the muscles in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And breathe out. Last time, inhale deep, hold and squeeze. Just that final little effort putting into creating the frame. And exhale and relax. Shake your shoulders out. Move your body in any direction that you need to. We're going to stand up and dance. So stand up, you're going to use this to work all the muscles in your body. Stand up, move your body around. Move your body, move every muscle. slowly. Don't stop moving immediately. Just keep moving until you feel your heartbeat slowing down, gradually slowing the movement down. Until you can come into baby pose on your mat. So lying on your mat with your forehead on the ground in child pose with your heels tucked under you. You can spread your knees apart if you need to accommodate your body. Just rest. Deep breathing. And on the third deep breath, come up slowly. Come up onto all fours. We're going to work with the hemisphere connection. So we're going to raise the right hand and left foot, but not the knee. So the foot and the calf and the shin, and then put it down and raise the left hand and the right foot. So it looks like this. Get into a good rhythm. Find your rhythm. We're going to start singing to stimulate the subconscious memories, because we're working to connect the hemispheres and eliminate subconscious memories. I want you to sing the way your parents used to sing happy birthday to you, in your own language, from when you were a child. Sing it loud and sing it over and over and over again as you raise your alternate hands and feet. So you're singing it to trigger the memories of your childhood. So everybody, in the language that your mother tongue, and in the tune, remember opposite hand, opposite foot, sing happy birthday. You're triggering a part of your brain. So we're not just doing this randomly, it is working to trigger a part of the brain so that we can work with those memories. And then just keep cross hemisphere, that cross hemisphere action. Keep moving in a rhythm which you can maintain. Keep your knee on the floor. Don't lift your knee off the floor. Only the foot and the shin comes up. So keep the knee on the ground. Don't lift your knee. Keep your knee on the ground. So only the hand and the foot. Yeah? Keep the knee connected to the floor as you raise the hand and the foot and the lower leg. I'll show you once more. So hand is raised, lower leg and foot, and lower leg and foot. You're keeping the knee connected to the ground. Keep your head up. It's a modified cow pose. Find your rhythm and keep singing. This is a really fun Kriya to do in a class when we're all together. So just imagine. I'll switch the sound on quickly so you can hear everybody.
To feel love.
Keep singing, keep singing, keep moving.
To you. Happy birthday.
There you go. That's what it would have sounded like if we were all in the same room. Keep it up, keep singing, keep moving, keep doing the cross hemisphere work. Some of us didn't get muted. Keep it up. Keep focusing on stimulating your memories. And keep the movement going. When we get hardened into certain attitudes, everything in the body becomes stiff. So just keep the movement. It's a relaxed movement. It's not a lot of effort. Just keep the rhythm. Keep your chin up in cow pose. So head is up. So you're stretching from the heart through the throat and the third eye. And move. Keep your head up, chin up. Looking forwards, even upwards if you can, if it's not a strain. Opening the heart and singing happy birthday. Thinking of all those years where you had the song sung to you by your family or your friends. Let those memories come in. Keep going, keep moving, keep it up. Keep the pressure up. We're working to create an impact. Last 30 seconds. And stay on all fours in cow. Do a proper cow pose, deep breath in, stretch the heart, throat, third eye, stretch, 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 head up, and exhale. And relax the posture. Move your body in any way you need to stretch it out and to release any tension that may have gathered. And when you feel that your body is comfortable, come lying on your back, please. We're going to lie on the back and bring the left knee in. Raise the right foot a little bit off the ground. Squeeze the left knee and then change. Squeeze and change. Squeeze and change. By the time you're squeezing, your opposite leg is straight. Keep the foot that is straight off the floor. Keep alternating. As you squeeze, you'll breathe out. And keep moving, changing. Putting a little bit of pressure on the diaphragm as you squeeze. Your straight leg stays off the ground. Your bent leg, you hug it close to your chest, as close as you can, so that you squash the diaphragm a little. Again, giving it a massage. The vagus nerve is very connected to the diaphragm muscle. If the diaphragm muscle is very, very tight, then that vagus nerve is unable to connect properly to all the organs that it needs to connect to. You want to really, it's the most difficult muscle in the body to relax. Massage it each time so that we can trigger the rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system and not get locked into patterns of subconscious memory, which govern behavior and response. About halfway there. Nice steady rhythm. And feel what's happening in your body as you do this. What's changing, what's shifting. What feels comfortable and easy and what doesn't. Stretch the straight leg, stretch it out straight. Get that action connecting to the diaphragm. Your iliopsoas muscle is being stretched so that your breathing can become deep and powerful. Last few seconds. Good, and bring both knees into the chest, and on the next breath, bring them both in and hug them in. Squeeze, relax your back, and then put your legs down flat. Just go into a little bit of a rest for a few seconds. Now we're going to raise the legs up to 90 degrees and then open them wide and crisscross. Wide, crisscross, wide, crisscross. You're going to keep this going for a while. So find a steady rhythm. Get a nice rhythm going. Where you're able to open the legs, feel that stretch on the inner thighs, and then bring them together again using the inner thighs. Very particular muscles that we're connecting to, working the sixth chakra, the life force in the body, raising your energy and raising your courage. Giving you the energy and the courage to face whatever it is you need to face. And now we're going to start recounting incidents, recalling, remembering incidents from your memory that made you angry. As you move the legs, pull up those memories of things that have made you very angry in your life. All of them. We're going to do this for another 10 minutes, so as many of those memories as there are, bring them all up. Keep a steady rhythm. Remember them and talk to yourself about them. This movement dismembers these old memories. It disconnects them so that you don't go into those old patterns of armoring, of hard response. Keep moving the legs. At your own pace, but keep the memories going. Pulling them out of your subconscious and creating the capacity for them not to affect you anymore. Make sure you crisscross. So make sure that you're moving the left foot into the right area of your body. So cross the feet over each other. So you get that cross-brain hemispheric action. Crossing them over each other. That's it. You're cutting the hold those memories have on you, so that your responses are not governed by them anymore. Keep pulling up those memories as you move. You're doing a very specific thing here, neutralizing the impact the memories have by continuing to move your legs. Even if you only achieve that with 1% change, you will have changed your responses by 1%. That's significant. This doesn't have to be fast, it can be slow. As long as you keep the movement going and the memories coming. Keep the mental engagement going. What is it that's made you angry? From the earliest memories until now. Repatterning your brain. Make sure you open them wide, as wide as you can. And then cross them, crossing the midline of the body. A very specific impact on the brain. Being able to use the right hemisphere in logical thinking and the logical thinking in your spacious right brain is a very powerful impact of doing Kundalini yoga, any yoga actually. But when we combine it with an action of deliberately dismembering the memories that keep us in a trance, responding as if we're hypnotized, then we're taking it to another level. We're almost there. 90 seconds left. Make the most of these last 90 seconds, bringing up the same memories if you can't think of any others, remembering the incidents that were unpleasant, made you angry, frustrated, annoyed, upset. Good, and now bring your legs to the center, hold them together, inhale deep, flex your feet, push your heels up to the ceiling, give them one last stretch. And exhale, you can bend your knees and put your feet on the floor and just relax, relax, flat on your back, rest. You're going to put your hands under your lower back and come up to a 60-degree angle and hold and breathe. You'll feel your whole body starting to shake. So here's where we recalibrate the nervous system. So a 60-degree angle. Your feet are on the ground. And hold and breathe. So try not to have any weight on your elbows if possible. Try to bring your back up off the floor so that you're holding yourself with your core muscles. One more time, let me show you. So not this, but this. And engage with your core so that you're able to hold your body in that position. We're already off a whole minute in. So try and keep it up. And try to relax your facial muscles into a smile as you do this. Relax with a social smile so that you're relaxing that front section, not tensing. Relax your facial muscles. Your whole body will start to shake depending on the condition of your core muscles. That's okay. It's what we want. We're not doing this to show how strong our tummy muscles are. We're doing it to realign the core. Your vagus nerve is directly connected with the digestive organs. You're impacting that as you do this. Less than a minute left. Engage as much as you can. It's going to bring the whole Kriya together, the next 3 exercises. Last 30 seconds, hold. Hold and feel the power in your core. Try not to have weight on your hands. You are trying to really encourage the core muscles to engage so that you have power. in your responses. Inhale deep, hold last couple of seconds, and exhale and relax. Lie flat on your back. And it's going to be another trigger, memory trigger. Start calling someone, anyone, at the top of your voice. Like use your whole lung power to call somebody. It doesn't matter who it is. You can call anybody you like. Shout that name out. Let it come deep from the core of your consciousness. And begin. I'm just going to unmute everybody so we get an idea. So keep it up. Keep shouting loud as you can. Just to give you an idea of what it would sound like if we were all in the same room. Let it inspire you to call out as loud as you can. Call someone, anyone. And keep it up. Keep it up. Keep stimulating. We are working to eliminate subconscious memories. So go deep. Find those places in your memory that are hiding. And shout from those places. Let your mind free associate. Get rid of your inhibitions about your voice. Doesn't matter who's there with you, just shout. Don't hurt your throat though. Do it in a controlled way. Allow yourself to go there. Use your whole body. Use your whole body to call somebody with your voice. Your whole body will get engaged. Find that place that engages you. And relax. Relax your body, relax your voice. And now we're going to begin laughing. Just laugh. For 1.5 minutes, we're just going to laugh. Force it in the beginning until you engage that laugh response. Just laugh. Force yourself to start in any way, and then let that response take over. You're triggering a part of your brain. So do this very deliberately. Laughing immediately stimulates parasympathetic. can't laugh if you're tense. So stimulate the laugh response so that you move into parasympathetic. Rest and digest, relaxed. Last 20 seconds, keep it up. Wonderful, and relax, relax. Just lie still for a few minutes, just feeling the impact of the Kriya while I describe the final part of the Kriya, which is Laya Yoga. We use the Adi Shakti mantra, Ek Onkar Satnam Siri Wahe Guru, and we use it in the Laya way. The Laya Yoga way is Ek Onkara, and on the up, you lift the diaphragm up. Satnam Siri Wahe Guru. It's a 3.5 cycle. We sit in easy pose. Adi Shakti mantra is the primal mantra of the goddess energy, Shakti energy. All of the energy that we have loosened up in the body, creating the cross-hemisphere connection and dismembering subconscious and eliminating subconscious memories. We want to consolidate that with moving the spine in 3.5 cycles, the Kundalini energy up the spine. So on Ek, you pull the anus, Ek Onkara, that's 1 cycle. Satnama, the up comes from the diaphragm being pulled up. Siriwa, and then Hey Guru is out through the top of the head. So Ek Onkara up comes to the navel. Satnama comes to the heart, throat area. Siriwa to the third eye. Hey Guru out the top of the head. So we do it for 11 minutes. And this is what it looks like. It's quite fast. Ek Onkar Satnam Siriwa Hey Guru 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 Ek Onkar Satnam Siriwa Hey Guru. Keep going in that rhythm. I'm going to accompany you. Ek Onkar Satnam Siriwa Hey Guru 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 Ek Onkar Satnam Tiriva 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 Hey Guru Ek Onkar Satnam Teri Wo Teri 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 Guru. Inhale deep and hold that breath. And exhale. And now mentally listen to the chant while you slowly inhale. As slow as you can, mentally chant, listen to the sound in your head of the chant. And now hold your breath and keep mentally chanting. And slowly release the breath and keep mentally chanting. And again, inhale deep and slow. And hold and keep mentally chanting. And slowly exhale. Keep mentally chanting. And last time, inhale deep and slow. And hold. And exhale. And now begin shaking your arms. Shake your whole body as hard as you can. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it up as much as you can. Keep shaking, shaking, shaking. Keep shaking. Shake, shake, shake. And relax. Relax and come lying down for relaxation. So cover yourself. Make sure your body is warm by covering yourself with a shawl or a blanket. Put socks on or whatever. Lie with your hands next to your body, palms up facing the ceiling. And allow yourself to sink into the earth. Feel where there's tension in your muscles and release that tension so that your body becomes very, very heavy. And you leave an imprint in your mat. There is no tension. You're not holding yourself in any way. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Let the skin of your face slide down towards your ears. Put the tip of your tongue against the back of your bottom teeth. And your mouth just slightly open, relaxed. Your ears relaxed. Your eyes sinking downwards in your head. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your arms are relaxed. Your hands are relaxed. Sinking down into the earth. Held, safe, warm. Your upper body is relaxed. Your chest, your upper back, back of your waist, all relaxed. Your lower body is relaxed. Back of your waist, lower back, and your hips are relaxed. Your thighs are relaxed. Your knees are relaxed. Your lower legs are relaxed. Your feet, flopping out sideways, are relaxed. And begin focusing on your navel. As you breathe in, feel your navel rising. As you breathe out, feel it floating down. Connecting to the divine umbilical cord. Feel the connection between your navel and the Divine Mother, the Mother energy in the universe. The source of all life, directly connected to your navel and every breath that comes in and goes out. Stay focused on the navel and the breathing and the sense of connection to infinite love and support. It's only when we can feel deeply safe that we're able to live the other person as you. Use your navel to connect to a sense of being held and supported in a never-ending way. Gently bring your consciousness to your surroundings, connecting mentally to all those around the world who are here with you. Begin to move your hands and your feet in a circle, gradually bringing movement back. Stretch your arms above your head. As you inhale, push your tummy up, stretch your body tall on the ground. And as you exhale, go into a cat stretch on one side, twisting your spine, dropping your knee to the floor, and stretching as if you're just waking up. And do the other side. And then rub your hands and feet together in the air. Rubbing them together briskly, waking your body up properly. And pull your knees into your chest, hug them in and rock from side to side. And then put your nose between your knees and rock forwards and backwards. And come sitting up. I'm going to end our class with a short meditation. So this meditation is to break out of that us and them trance that still exists, but was very strong in the Piscean age. We're moving into the Aquarian age. We're in that window period where everything is up for grabs. Everything is shifting and changing. So we're working to create order in the mind through using these mantras and meditations. We raise the index finger of each hand, they're about 6 inches apart. We're again working on the hemispheres of the brain to get ourselves out of that polarization where it's either me or it's you. Working to break through that to foster the connection that is so necessary in the Aquarian age, where the other person is you, and whatever impacts you is automatically impacting the other person, and vice versa. So we work with a very, very sharp, jerky movement. Moving the fingers back and forth. Very jerky and synchronized. And the one is forward, the other is back. So just begin that movement. Stay aware of what you're doing. Don't make it automatic. And as you move the hands, consider what you're doing. You're working with the concept of the other person is you. Your index finger, your Jupiter finger, signifies knowledge, signifies being able to take the position of the other person, to be able to swap position easily, fluidly. Without feeling threatened. You're able to take the perspective of somebody else. You bring all of you to bear, all parts of your brain, not subject to subconscious memories governing your behavior. Fear, insecurity has no power. Keep the hands in front of the heart, in front of the center of your chest, and keep them about 6 inches apart. Keep the action steady, very distinct and separate, but working in concert. Stay aware of what you're doing. Don't let it become automatic. Me, you, me, you, me, you. Now bring your eyes to the tip of your nose, 9/10 closed, so 1/10 open, and continue the movement. So stimulate the optic nerve by bringing your eyes to focus on the tip of your nose and continue the movement. Don't let it become one movement. It's 2 distinct, jerky movements. And very precise. And now continue the movement and place yourself entirely in the other person's shoes. Every time you move your hand, you say thou, 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 thou. As fast as the movement of your hand is going, your fingers are pointing up to the sky, say thou. Chant it aloud, use your voice. Thou, 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 thou. Eyes are still on the tip of the nose. You are now placing yourself entirely in the other person's perspective. Breaking the Piscean hypnotic trance. The myth of separation. Eyes are on the tip of the nose. So you're engaging all of your brain, holding it and bringing it to bear on what you're doing. And now relax the movement. Close your eyes, put your hands in your lap, and sit in absolute stillness and silence. Forget who you are. Leave yourself behind. Practice non-existence. Take yourself out of the small I into the infinite I. And inhale deep and stretch your arms up. Stretch them up, hold them up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Create space. And exhale, keep your arms up. Inhale and twist to the left, stretch. Exhale back to the center. Keep the arms up. Inhale. Twist to the right. Big strong stretch to the right. And exhale back to the center. Relax your arms down. Bring your hands into prayer mudra. And let's prepare to end the class. And when we sing Long Time Sun, feel the healing energy that you've nurtured throughout the whole class. Feel it filling the center of your body, the Shushmana, like a golden rod, a golden light. As wide as you can make it, filling the whole central part of your being. Going down into the earth, up into the universe. And let's chant from that place. Let's inhale deep, bringing the breath up the golden light. Exhale and inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam. May the thought of the other person constantly inhabit you, encouraging you to leave that Piscean trance and to inhabit the Aquarian Age position of expansion, of empathy, changing your perspective. Satnam.